everyone. So this week I have read through some of your comments that people have left, and yeah, so I've come across a few people that have both requested similar things, and that is tips for forward splits. And basically, so that's what I'm going to be going through this week, because I know we have covered a lot for middle split training, but not so much forward splits. So I thought that would be really helpful for everyone watching. So thank you to you guys that have put those requests in. Please don't forget, after you have watched our videos, to write anything that you think could be helpful for everyone in the comments down below, because we do read them and we do love to see your comments and your feedback. So thank you so much for that, and we're going to get right into it. Okay, so to start off, we're going to start with our legs directly out in front. Pull all the way down and then just hold it there for around 8 to 10 seconds. After holding your body down, you're going to bring your arms back up and then all the way back down, and we're going to repeat this for around 3 times. So once we have repeated this 3 times, we are then just going to take our right leg and we're going to cross it over the top of our left and then bring our body all the way back down again. This is a great stretch for keeping our bodies nice and straight while stretching forwards, which will definitely help enhance your flexibility in order for the forward splits. And once we have repeated this 3 times, we're then just going to switch over to our other leg, with our left leg crossed over the top of our right. And once again, we are repeating this stretch 3 times. So moving on, the next stretch I'm going to be focusing on is a forward lunge, starting with my left leg forwards. I find in the lunge position, when raising my arms in the air, it helps me get a deeper stretch in the lunge. Slowly, I'm just dropping down onto that right knee, and then I'm going to push all my body weight backwards, leaving my left leg out nice and straight whilst bringing my body down. Once again, it's probably nice to hold this for around 8 seconds. Now bending our right leg up at the back, this one is really good and is really going to help stretch out that hamstring. Taking it down nice and slow, we're then going to bend in our left leg at kind of just past a 90-degree angle, whilst our right leg is nice and straight at the back and our arms in the air. And then I'm just choosing to kind of stretch out my back at the same time. This is optional. This stretch is going to really help with your forward splits, as it is really stretching out that back leg to keep it nice and straight. Okay, so we have now completed all the stretches, but basically what we're going to do now is repeat exactly everything we did on the other leg. So starting with our right leg in front and then just working our way through all the stretches once again. Make sure with this one you really try and pull your body weight as far as possible downwards. This is really going to help stretch out the underneath of your leg, which is really going to help with your forward splits. With this stretch, it is quite important to put something underneath your knee to help support. You may lose your balance a little, but it's a really good stretch. With this stretch, you want to make sure that your knee is not at any kind of angle or your leg is twisted. You want to make sure that knee is directly in contact with the floor. Great, and then once all these stretches have been completed, we're then just going to take our leg back and stretch out our back, and then take it back to a child's pose to rest. And now in your own time, you can slide down into forward splits, once again making sure that knee is directly face down to the floor. And then to get a further stretch, you can always lean your body forwards or even stretch backwards, whatever you prefer. And I'm just going to repeat on both sides to make sure I get that deep stretch. And whilst my body is already nice and warm, I decided to take a stretch into the middle for middle splits. And that is all we have for this week. so they are all my tips for this week's episode. I really hope that you have found them helpful. Like I said, if you do have any kind of requests or suggestions, anything that you think could be helpful, please don't forget to leave in the comments down below, because like I said, we do read them. We do love to see your feedback, and it's just always nice to know and see whoever is tuning in to our channel. So thank you so much for always tuning in and showing your love and support, and we will catch you all next week. Goodbye, guys.